What's up, Landmark Youth? I hope you guys are having a great week. Unfortunately, due to the coronavirus, we haven't been able to meet in Bible class last week, and we're not going to be able to do it again this week. So I thought I'd make a little video for you guys, but instead of teaching you a lesson today, I have a little activity for you. And the first 3 people to finish this activity and show me that they've done so get to hit up the swag bag right over there the next time that we meet together. So you remember at summer camp, we really focused on this concept of wisdom, specifically in the book of Proverbs. And Solomon taught us, as we learned, that not only do we need to obtain wisdom, but we also need to seek it out. Meaning, we can't just let wisdom come to us. We've got to go and find it, and look for it, and search for it. And then when we get over to the New Testament, specifically in Ephesians chapter 5, Paul even tells us that we need to continually walk in wisdom. So Solomon says we need to seek it, and then we need to obtain it, and then Paul tells us that we need to walk in it. And you remember we've been studying the book of James, and when we get to our next lesson in chapter 3, verses 13 through 18, James will again bring up this concept of wisdom. But he's going to give us a quick warning. Remember, James doesn't do anything very long-winded. He's short, sweet, and to the point. And in these short 5 verses, James warns us that there are actually 2 different kinds of wisdom that we could potentially find. He tells us about heavenly wisdom, and he tells us about earthly, worldly wisdom. So here's your homework and activity for this week. I want you to first read James chapter 3, verses 13 through 18. Study it. Reread it a couple of times. Really dive into the scripture and see if you can't find some differences between earthly wisdom and worldly wisdom. And then I want you to recreate this chart for me. Whether you write it down on a piece of paper, or you draw it on your computer, or you write it on your phone, however you want to do it, recreate this chart for me and fill in the blanks. You see at the top there, we've got 3 categories. We've got the source, or where the wisdom came from. We've got traits, or characteristics, or what that wisdom looks like. And then you see the last section there, we have fruits, or what that wisdom will produce in one's life. So I want you to fill in all the blanks there. You see I've numbered the number of answers that you're looking for in each blank. But find the source, the traits, and the fruits of both earthly wisdom and heavenly wisdom. And like I said, the first 3 people to show me that they completed this chart will get to hit up the swag bag the next time that we're together. And so I want to leave you with just a quick illustration. Do any of you know what this building is right here? Well, this building is called Westminster Abbey. And it's a building run by the Church of England in London. And in this building, the royal family has burials and coronations, and they have weddings, and they've done so in this one building since 1066. Well, some years ago, some musicians started to notice something just a little bit weird about the population that lives around this building. You see, they were noticing these errand boys whistling or singing or humming tunes that were just a little bit off key. And they couldn't figure out why they were singing like that. Don't they know that that's not how the song goes? That's not what it sounds like? Well, when they started talking to each other, they noticed that the bells of Westminster Abbey were off key just a little bit. And they realized that these errand boys, as they're running their errands in and around this building, were tuning their vocal cords to the off-key tune of the church bells. And you can make a really good parallel from that illustration to our spiritual lives. What are you tuning your life to? Is it earthly wisdom? Is it things of this world? Or is it heavenly wisdom? Things of the Word, things of God. So I hope you guys enjoyed the activity. I hope you get a lot out of it. But remember, show me proof that you did it, and you'll hit up the swag bag if you're one of the first 3. All right, guys. Hopefully we see you on Sunday for worship, and then we'll have our Christmas party that evening. I hope you guys have a great week, and we'll talk to you later. All right, bye.